Hey guys, you're watching Z1 and Only. My name is AJ, and we're back on Let's Build the Hunger Games. And as you can see, I have filled in this circle of greyness. I want to put some design on here, some white wheels, some markings, some road markings or something. But I don't quite know what. I got that glowstone in the middle, just so I know it's the middle if I do need to do anything with it. But I don't know, some white lines coming from the stairs or something. I don't know. But behind me, pow! I have laid out the terminal, the actual airport. So there is the one and only airlines. I like the red and blue. I just need to figure out the sign for it, like the shape of the sign or something like that. I really don't know. Maybe you guys can give me some ideas in the comment section below. But this is the shape of it that I've gone for. This part is going to be you'll sort of go up some stairs, and then there'll be like the little bits to get onto the plane. I don't know what they're called, but they sort of, I don't know if they extend out so you can walk onto the plane or something. I don't know. And the front here, no, I don't know. I'm unsure if I want the front to be accessible or not, but I've got the front there if we do need to. But I don't know. I might have a road out here, the main road, or a little taxi bay or a bus bay or something like that. I'm not 100% sure on that. I didn't work that into my little plan drawing that I done, my little rough drawing. On to your guys' comments. Now, you guys have really gone ham bone on the comments, and I'm loving that. Some great ideas. Now, these ideas are from episode 1, because I recorded episode 1 and episode 2 pretty much at the same time. So these comments are from episode 1, and then episode 2's comments will be in the next episode, if you know what I mean. But some ideas. Now, I'm not sure on your names. Sorry, I didn't write down your names. I just jotted down the ideas so I didn't have to go back and look at them. But someone said a staircase truck, which I think is an amazing idea. The little trucks with the little steps on the back that lets you get on and off the plane. So I'm definitely going to be doing that. Zos, I know it was Zos commented about the spawn. He said don't have pistons that push you up because you can get stuck in them with lag. Have it so the glass is pulled down. So I've done that for you, Zos. Where's the spawn one? I've lost the spawn one. This one here, it must be. Yeah, so I've moved the lever over, and I've got it so the glass gets pulled down instead. The diagonal ones actually have 2 that drop down, so you get a straight out. So good idea there, Zos. I've done that one. Someone said a plane crash and fire truck. Plane crash. I'm not 100% sure. I love the idea, and I really want to get it in, but I want this to be like a working airport, not a broken down one. So I'm going to have to figure something out for that. I don't know. I'm really not sure. Maybe have a plane in the sky with one of the engines on fire. We could do that, maybe. That sounds not too bad. Fire trucks I'm definitely going to have, and so are ambulances. I'm going to put some ambulances in. Someone also said use fence gates as the tolls. Now, I know I've never been to an airport, so I'm going off pictures here, but I know somewhere there's like tolls you have to go through, like the subway or something like that. Just use fence gates for that, so I'm definitely going to do that. Someone said use a conveyor belt for luggage. That's so cool. That's such a cool idea. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to be able to get the conveyor belt to move, but I'm sure I can get some grey wool or something to look like a conveyor belt with some chests on it to act as some suitcases. So great idea for that. Someone said cafes. I love that idea. There's always got to be a cafe and some shops in the airport, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to talk about the inside layout in a minute. That's what we're going to be doing today. I thought of a great idea. I think it's a great idea. I thought we'd have iron golems as security, so have like a couple of iron golems on the outside, a couple of iron golems on the inside, as well as some villagers. Definitely want some villagers wandering around on the inside to look like actual people wandering about. Someone said a World War II plane. I'm definitely going to have a World War II plane. I want to get some different types of planes. I want to get a biplane in there. I want to get a World War II plane. I want to get like a military plane, as well as some other helicopters as well. And last of all, a timetable. And if this is going to be the front door, when you walk in, I want to have like the timetable of when the planes are going to be landing and stuff like that. I'm sure we can figure something like that out. So that's for sure. Now, onto the inside layout. That's what we're going to sort of be figuring out today. Basically, this thing is huge, by the way. It's actually bigger than the render zone. You can't actually see that. You can see it here, but you can't see it there. So it's a big, big build. It's going to take a long time to build, so we're not going to work on it straight every episode. We're going to be slowly building this up, and I will do a lot of this off camera. But I don't know if you guys have ever been in a mall. I have a mall really close by to me. I don't know how common they really are, but basically this is going to be the bottom floor, and then where I've got this block here, let's get some snow and extend that out so I do know, it's going to be like a second floor, and on this second floor I'm going to have some shops that come out to maybe here, some like shops around the outside. And then a little way out, I'm then going to have the walkway, and it's going to be like a balcony, so we can look off down into the ground floor. So that's definitely going to be done. And then I might have like this space here. It was actually designed for offices or something like that. So I might have some buildings at the top here. So yeah, we're going to figure out a layout today for where like the cafe is going to go, cafe, restauranty sort of thing, some shops, and we'll figure that out. I've got two ideas here. I want all of this. See these three panels? 1, 2, 3. The diagonal one and the straight one. I want all of that to be see-through glass, because obviously it's such a big building. We need a lot of light going in to really light up the inside there. And I think it'd be so cool to have the whole back of it all glass. So when you're inside, you can look out onto the airfield. But there's two designs that I've got here. I've got the normal glass. Let's look at the normal glass first. Now, the normal glass is a really clean, really modern looking block for windows, but I really don't like these seams. The breaks in them, it clouds the view. You can't see through it very well. I don't mind like the diagonal lines. I should show that there's actually a block there, but these down lines I really don't like, and it does the same with panes as well. But ice doesn't. Ice has like a really clean look, but it's not as easy to look through. It's a little bit tinted, and it's blue. So I've done a little sample here. I want you guys to tell me what you'd prefer. Taking note that all of this is going to be the same thing. So it's either all going to be glass, or it's all going to be ice. I don't want it to look like an ice palace sort of thing with snow and ice, but I do want it to look good. I'm not sure. I'm really torn between it, so I'm going to go with whatever the majority is for it. We'll see what it looks like. We do need to get like some of the windows done before we can get a really good idea of what it's going to look like. But I don't know. I'll leave it up to you. I've got a little design for some glass doors here. These look like pretty cool glass doors, because obviously the normal doors aren't really big enough. That's not really big enough. Doors are quite big in an airport. They need to get a lot of things in and out, a lot of people in and out. So these glass panes, they sort of curve around. They look like an open door. So to get into this airport, there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 doors into it. And then the rest is going to be glass. In these little gaps here, I just want these to look like a structure sort of beams. So I might put these like half slabs in it or something like that. I don't know. I'm going to have to do some thinking about it. Something like that maybe, or stone. I don't know. I need to have a think about that. That bit hasn't been quite thought through yet. And nor has the roof either. The big terminal, what do you call it? Air traffic control. That's another one someone said, air traffic control. I will definitely be having one of those. Now, I don't know if I want it on the end here, or if I want it on the corner here, or if I want it on that corner. So I can leave that, guys, up to you as well. A is this point, B is that point, C is that point. So let me know what you think. Anyway, on with planning. Now, this is a very rough layout. I don't know what I'm doing with the roof, by the way, yet either. I want to think of a roof idea as well with the sign. But yes. So floor design. Let's start with coming through the front doors. Haven't done the front doors either. Front doors. We're going to come in. We're going to need some seats. Seats somewhere around here. For sure. We don't need to really lay that out. That's obvious. But then we want a timetable. Now, how high off the ground do we want the timetable? This isn't going to be centered, but it's just going to give us an idea. Let's get some potions out as well. Make us move a little bit faster. Stronger potions than that. There we go. Right. So I think that would be a good height for it. You don't want it too high because you won't actually be able to read what's on it. But yeah, imagine that's like black wool or obsidian maybe. I don't know how big it needs to be. It'd be cool to have it like black background with some yellow text on it with the landing times, but that it would have to be huge, and we don't want it really that big, so I might have to go with signs or something like that. But I think that would be a good height. Oh, by the way, I decided not to dig one down and do this circle. I decided to do it one up because the helipads looked a little bit too tall. So I've decided to go one up. The helipads look a much better height, and I don't have to dig out all the grass to replace with stuff. I can just lay on top of the grass. So that's the plan for that. I think the helipads look a lot more realistic now. They look a lot cooler. They give some good shadows as well underneath. So yeah, so there's that design. There's that, and then this way I want cafes and shops up in the balconies, and the balconies are going to go along those three walls. I think maybe along the front, to about there. I think, and then on this side, we need the gate security, the what they call the little gates that you have to walk through, and then they go boop 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 if you've got metal on you. And they go boop 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 boop. So maybe have that like roughly where that is. That's probably not a bad place for it. I don't know if you actually have them right at the center. I don't think you have them at the center, but yeah. So we have them there, and then have the rooms where they immigration rooms and stuff like that. I want to get them in there. And then, what was I thinking? Conveyor belt. Yeah, conveyor belt over here. It's like here, and then going that way. We want it a round one. We want it to come round and then corner around and go back again. So we need a little opening for that to come out. We need a door here. The reason why I haven't built this up is because I don't know how high I need it to be, because I don't know how big the planes are going to be yet. So that's going to be a wait for that. And then we'll fill up the rest of the place with some stairs, some steps. We also need a staircase to get up on the second floor. I might put that like here. Something like that. Going up. Enough room to get around either side. So yeah. And then we'll figure out windows as well for these shops as well. I want it to look better from the outside than it does from the inside. You have two choices on Minecraft. It either looks better from the outside or it looks better from the inside because of the scaling of Minecraft. So yeah, there's that. And then splash meat. Bring this along. And then how do we want this to end in a diagonal? Like that. You can go because you're confusing. Ding 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 ding. I don't like how that ends. Let's round it off from that pillar there. Like that. That's not very roundy. What about from there? What about there? How's that look? Getting there. Yeah. That's the one. Look, that's a nice shape. So, how is this gonna go? We start by bringing it out. Splash meat. Bit more. Yeah, if we bring it to there. Yeah, it's not bad. A bad place to bring it. You can go, because you're confusing. Bring you out. A bit more. So then where do we want, how do we want this to end? How do we want this to end? Just chop it off. Just chop. For now, I think so. Until we figure something else out. I want to know, unless we put like a staff only sign on there or something like that, because the interrogation rooms are going to be here. But then what's on the second floor? We don't want the buildings just to come to an end at the top. We need them up the top as well, and we don't want the shops to that side. We don't want any public sort of thing this side. We want only flyers this side. So that's something that's going to have to be figured out. And then they come to that height for the shops. That's a good height for the shops. I don't know how the hell we're going to get onto the third floor. I'll need to figure that out, because we want it all accessible, because it's obviously a Hunger Games, so we want it accessible. Oh, something else. I said that the front I hadn't planned out yet, but I want some trees, a water road there and some trees, so even if you look out, there is something there. But someone made a really good point about a car park. What he did say was, because it's an airport, it's going to be very hard to get weapons through into the airport, so have the weapons in the cars, in the car park. Now, I'm not 100% sure, because obviously we want it at Hunger Games, we want it to be playable straight from the start. You don't have to all run somewhere to get weapons. So I think I'm going to have weapons everywhere. But I do like the idea of having a car park, even if it's a small car park. So I might have that off to this side here. So I think I might do that. I think I might do some plans into that. So that's definitely something to do there. I don't know about the ice or glass yet. Put it in the comment section below. I think did I say arse or glass? I meant glass. If I did say arse, I'm very sorry. I don't know if it should be glass or ice. So again, stick it in the comment section below, and I shall have a think about it. For now, I think I'm going to bring the episode to an end here. We've now got a pretty good plan on the second level, and I'm going to do some off-work camera work ready for the next episode, and build it up. The stuff that you don't want to see. I know you guys don't really enjoy this sort of framework stuff, but it does have to be done, and I do want to include you guys on it, because if I get the same sort of comments that I did on episode 1, on episode 2, and on this episode, then boy, is it going to be an amazing Hunger Games, because the ideas that you guys are coming out with is crazy, and it's going to be so cool to get some awesome ideas, and I can't wait for it. So put any more ideas that you get in the comment section below. I'm adding them to a list that I have on my computer screen right now. I read off them earlier, and yeah, so that's going to be it for this episode, guys, after me rambling on there. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. Hit a like button for this map, how it's coming on. Tell me what you think of it. If you haven't already, please subscribe. The subscribers have been going up crazy at the moment, which has been really, really cool. And I still haven't got out of the habit of saying every 4 seconds. I promise you I will get out of that habit eventually. I just don't know when. It's just very unprofessional, but I'm not a very professional guy at all. I like to joke about, and I like to chill out, and I like to be a little bit hyper, and I'm not one of those professional YouTubers that are really professional in their videos. I upload videos every day, and they're all as crazy as each other. So yeah, if you enjoyed it, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and we shall see you in the next episode. Bye!